Have you ever looked through my DMs?
We've had full-blown arguments via WhatsApp.
Yeah, full-blown.
Yeah, nice.
Across the room from each other.
Like,
you are so
it's
annoying.
like a silent rave.
Yeah, but they didn't ask, are you married? They didn't say, can I marry you? They said, you look good. What do you say to that?
If it's a guy,
Thanks.
but if it's a guy, you know.
Oh, tell me more.
I don't know how many dates it was, but it was a few dates in and I was scrolling through and I saw the picture of you in your underwear. I saw the picture of you in your underwear and I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember the mesh, the black mesh with the the jeans. Delete that one. Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean delete it? I'm having fun in Miami.
One day I posted a picture of me in my Calvin Klein bra and she lost it. And mine is always like PG.
It's not.
PG suggestive nudity. Hers is always like, she's definitely butt naked.
I'm not definitely, but
it's always like there's some strategically placed.
It's like a plant. There was a guy that would always be like, you're sexy, you're sexy, you're sexy.
People would DM me about my jewellery and be like, how can I purchase whatever, and then can we would you like to meet, do you do consultation?
And then I blocked him, and then I said to Carl, but at first when I first told Carl, I was like, yeah, he always, and Carl was like, yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just telling you, you look nice, what's the problem?
And I'm just like, do you want the jewellery or do you want the jewels? Because the ones available, ones are not.
I'm doing it, how comes you're not doing it? I think it's kind of heated because I take it kind of personal, like I'm putting you out there, all my friends know about you.
Like I'd see everyone posting their partner and I'm like, okay, so when's my turn?
I was the first person to post you on social media and it was literally, it must have been like our 4th date or something. Yeah. It was really soon.
He went away on a long trip for a month.
Yeah, I was doing my challenge.
Yeah, on a challenge.
And then you got gassed when you got your personal Instagram and it's bare mushy.
Yeah,
and
literally
like most loving, most caring, bare like love hearts and shit. Like, I'm not that mushy when I post.
And then I saw a post. I was like, wow.
I remember that as well. Yeah, that did break the...
And you called me your Julie.
Julie. Yeah.
Yeah, you was on your Facebook and I was looking at your tagged photos and there was just a stream of you and your ex, like camping holiday.
I would love to know who you was with, but most importantly, I would love for you to let me know. Not Facebook, not Twitter, not Snapchat.
I had a lot of relationships on Facebook, but not on Instagram. Me and Carl was the first Instagram one I put on Instagram. Yeah. So with Facebook, I just deleted the pictures.
I would say clear out all your social media before, because it can be a bit painful.
When we first started dating, it'd be like we'd be on a date and you'd be like,
what, just like...
Sorry. If we're watching a movie and she's on her phone, I would just be like, I just usually just pause the movie and be like, I'll wait. Should we wait? Let's wait for
I'm like, no, I'm here. There's been times where I've been too concerned about what's going on social media and less about us. Yeah. And that's kind of allowed there to be a space.
At the end of a long day, if we're in bed, it's automatically no phone zone.
So I just feel like making sure there's always that connection and always that talk and always that communication keeps that bond.
We were together for a few months, I can't remember how long, and her laptop was at my house and I was just on her user, just using her laptop.
And my iMessages were just popping up, so she just had to take it.
I just click.
Obviously you could be secure, we're secure in a relationship, but there's been times where I might think that's a bit odd and I want to look deeper into the thing.
We don't actually go onto our Facebook accounts and actually look at our messages, because I feel like if you don't trust the person, like, why are you going to do that?
No, but then even if I felt odd, which obviously we're humans, there could be times, I would never take somebody's thing and look for it.
If you're at a point where you're going to take someone's phone and break that privacy, going through someone's messages,
it will hurt
it's breaking a boundary you don't want to break. It can be a scary place to take your relationship to.
When I see the constant, like, we're happy, it's constantly good, then I know that you're kind of telling a little bit of porkies.
Because you know what a real relationship.
I just know what real life is.
Even if your partner is not into it, just make sure that what you're doing with your social media, it's comfortable for her or him.
If you love someone, if you care about someone, it's important to see how they feel about things and like to listen to them. Because otherwise it will become a thing.
You want more human connection, maybe less social media at certain times, you know, dinner, movies, you know, sitting down, chilling.
Just make sure that you're mindful of the future as well. You can't just live in the moment and just post what's going on now, because your circumstances change.
If you're with someone that, you know, their social media presence is more valuable to them than what you guys have, then you need to think about your worth and whether you should be in that position, because your partner should be able to tell you, I feel uncomfortable with you doing this, and you should be able to listen.